Hi everyone, this is Alexandra, founder of the Small Business Academy and author of Choosing Your Destiny, The Princeton Principle, the Small Business Toolkit, and my latest release from my Main Street Millionaire series, How to Get More Customers and Grow Your Business. I have a question for you. Have you ever wondered what it is that multimillionaire and billionaire entrepreneurs know about growing a successful business that the average business owner doesn't? What is it that they do differently from the average business owner who's feeling stressed, frustrated, struggling just to keep their business open? What is it that the most successful and internationally recognized brands have figured out about how to create and successfully grow their business? Specifically, what is it that you can do differently starting right now that will get you similar results and begin to generate financial security? In these videos, I break down the key factors that will empower you as a small business owner to turn your business into the success you've always envisioned, no matter where you're located or what type of business you're in. I'm going to break down into easy-to-understand terms the most important success secrets that will generate the biggest results for your business and show you how you can easily implement them into your own company. In this video, I'm going to introduce you to the best tools for getting more customers and growing your business. If you're considering starting a business for the first time, you'll have the tools and information you need to create a tradition of success right from the beginning, saving you time and money. If you're already a business owner, I want to give you some very simple steps that you can take right now to quickly turn your business around and into the success you've always dreamed it would be, reducing your stress by creating a legacy of financial security for you and your family. I've been able to learn directly from some of the entrepreneurial greats who started out just where you are and have created million, multi-million, and even billion-dollar companies such as Microsoft, Starbucks, Amazon, Nordstrom's, Apple, and others. I use these same principles in my own business to create an international brand and following. So what's my secret? How does it all work? And more importantly, how can you do it? How can you reach your own level of success that you want? How can you get more customers and build a successful business of your own? Probably the number one question I receive is, how do I get more customers? Without a strong customer flow as a business owner, you also don't have a strong cash flow, and that can cause anxiety and stress on a number of levels. What if you could turn that around starting today? I bet you'd feel reinvigorated, wouldn't you? You'd enjoy your business more because you were actually growing it. To help you do just that, I've put together some simple steps that you can use right away to help you build your business, no matter what type of business you're in. So let's get started. The very first step to growing your business is that you need to take it seriously. One thing that caught me completely by surprise when I first began to help small business owners were just how many were treating their business like a hobby, but couldn't figure out why they weren't making any money. Simply opening a place of business is no longer enough to bring in customers and make a successful living. Becoming an entrepreneur and a business owner requires forethought, consistent effort, and a well-mapped-out strategy. Once you have your business, the next step is to keep it growing. The most effective way of doing that is by carefully cultivating your customer base. You might be surprised to know that 80% of your sales come from just 20% of your customers. This is simply fact for almost all businesses. This means you need to make it a priority to find out which 1 in 5 of your customers are those who keep coming back for more of what you have to offer, and then make every effort to keep them happy and buying. There are several very effective ways of doing this, and it's up to you to choose the one that works best for you and your business. But let me give you a couple of suggestions to get you started thinking. One of the least expensive ways I know of is using social media. You can quickly set up a page on the site you think the majority of your customers will also be using, and then engage them in conversation by asking questions such as, what's your favorite product? What new product or service would you like to see in our place of business? What is your least favorite product or service, and why? Have you, or would you invite your friends to our place of business? Can you see how valuable this type of information would be to making sure that you're on target and meeting your customers' needs? This could quickly answer the question of why you've not been seeing the growth in your customer base or your bottom line that you've been looking for. The anxiety, the stress that you've been feeling could begin to be eliminated just by having a clear understanding of what your customers like and don't like, of what's working and what's not. Cultivate that special relationship with the 20% of your customer base by giving them a voice and an opportunity to contact you in addition to your place of business. As an example, I use my social media page to ask my fans and readers what was the one thing that they felt was holding them back from reaching their business goals. Over the next few days, I looked over the responses and found that the one thing that almost everyone wanted was to know how to get more customers to their place of business. And that set the wheels in motion for me to create this video to help you do just that. So your next step should be to set up your business page using the social media platform that best suits your business. If you don't know which one that would be, ask your customers. Find out where your target customers spend most of their social media time and then put up your business page. It usually takes about 10 to 15 minutes. Once you have your page up, or if you already have a business page, begin to engage your customer base in conversation and ask questions. Be prepared to take that information, good or bad, and make the adjustments that will help you grow your customer base. And by all means, make sure you let your customers know that you've heard what they had to say and that you now have available what they needed or wanted. Can you see by making this first step how it would positively impact your business and bottom line? Would it increase your customer base and ultimately your sales? How would more customers and more sales reduce the stress level and the worry that you've been experiencing lately and positively impact those closest to you? Make sure you have the products or services that your customers want to buy. If you spend a lot of time building a product or a service line that you're really proud of and passionate about, but you've not been able to turn a profit, it can be really frustrating and even a little depressing. However, the solution just might be that what you're offering may in fact not be what your customers are looking for. This concept sounds simple enough, but you'd be surprised at just how many business owners spend their time trying to convince their customers to buy the products or services they want to sell and completely forget about focusing on providing what it is their customers actually want to buy. If you can grasp this one dichotomy, it can make a real impact on your bottom line, and you can begin to see your business take off. I have a friend that is very gifted when it comes to arts and crafts. She has a warm and wonderful personality, the kind of person you just instantly like upon your first meeting. She also happens to be a great businesswoman. So when she decided to open her own arts and crafts store, it seemed like a natural fit. What I didn't know is that she also happened to have a passion for sock puppets. More than half of her store was dedicated to every sort of tool, accessory, decoration you could possibly imagine for the creation of the perfect sock puppet. After being in business for 6 months and hardly selling anything, she invited me for a visit. And the first thing I asked her was what was her best-selling items. As it turned out, it was candle-making supplies. After further inquiry, it turns out that a small group of teenage girls were making beautiful custom candles to sell as a side business at their school, and were regular customers coming to my friend's store to buy their supplies on a regular basis. I asked my friend to contact the girls and find out how their sales were going, and if there was anything that they needed or wanted in the way of supplies for their business that they didn't already have. They gave her a list of what they needed, and she ordered twice the amount of everything. Now, the first portion was for her customers, and the second was for her store, so she would have what they needed on hand the next time the girls came in to buy supplies for their business. It wasn't long until my friend began looking for additional items that would allow the girls to create new and different types of candles and expand their product line to their own customers. My friend got into the habit of asking them each time they came in 3 important questions: how their business was doing and what new products they were developing, if they had found the supplies they were looking for that day, and what they might need the next time they were in, so she could be sure she had it on hand. Had they thought about using this new product she'd come across for their business? And then she would offer a couple of ideas of how it could be used to increase their sales. It wasn't long until my friend caught on and began to do this with all of her customers. If you visit her store today, you'll see a lot less of sock puppet supplies. She's seen a substantial increase in customers and in her bottom line, doing one simple thing: making sure she's selling what her customers actually are wanting to buy. When her focus was on what she wanted to sell, it resulted in worry and stress, financial hardship, and doubt if she'd made a mistake and should not have even opened up the business in the first place. Now, by focusing on the wants and needs of her customers, she has a growing and thriving business with an ever-increasing customer base. She's put the needs and passions of her customers above her own passion for sock puppets, and selling her customers what they want, not what she wants to sell. In just a few minutes, I've shown you some of the simple success secrets I use to build my company, and you can use them too to jumpstart your own business onto the path of success by learning that 80% of your sales come from 20% of your customers, and to make sure that you have the products or services that your customers are looking for and want to buy. So in the next video, I'm going to show you the practical ways you can use what you've learned in this video and put it into action. You're going to learn where you should really be focusing your energy to successfully grow your business, and the least expensive and most effective ways of advertising your business, and one of my favorite ways of getting new customers. You can do this. Don't accept anything less than achieving your business success goals. I enjoy teaching, so of course I really enjoyed making this video for you, and I hope your brain is whirling with ideas and inspiration about building your business and growing your customer base. Could you also do me a favor and click below to leave a comment? Post your question and tell me what you thought of this video and some things you'd like to know about starting or growing a successful business. Remember, don't just do it with excellence. I'll see you next time.